Hello all my dear students, Mr. is once again in front of you to help. Today I'm going to tell you about an interesting fictitious story from class 12's book Vistas, which is The Tiger King. The writer of this interesting story is Kalki, an Indian writer, critic, journalist, novelist, as well as independence activist. The main theme of this story, The Tiger King, is to satirize those rich people as well as the kings of olden days who were quite proud and arrogant and did various bad deeds due to their stubbornness and ruthless behavior. This story has presented the vital role of destiny in human beings' life. This story took place in the Hindu kingdom. The name of that Hindu kingdom was Pratibandhupuram. This story, The Tiger King, centers around the life of the king of Pratibandhupuram, whose name is Jilani Jangjang Bahadur. He is the hero of this story. When Jilani Jangjang Bahadur was only 10 days older, the astrologers predicted about his life as well as death. According to the chief astrologer, Jilani Jangjang Bahadur would grow up and become the king of Pratibandhupuram one day. He would be quite powerful as well as famous king. He would be known everywhere, but one day he would die. At the meantime, the miracle took place in the council. 10 days older baby prince spoke out quite clearly in front of astrologers, asking them about their predictions related to his future in the council. Everyone got surprised to hear him asking such kind of questions to the astrologers. The baby prince told them that everyone would die one day. It is universal truth and natural process. All the living things have to die and leave this beautiful world one day. Death is certain and inevitable. According to him, there was nothing new in such a prediction. Very precisely, baby prince requested the astrologers to inform him about his real cause of death. Later on, astrologers revealed him about his real cause of death. According to the chief astrologer, the baby prince was born in the hour of bull. It means Taurus zodiac, as there is always enmity between bull and tiger, Leo zodiac. Thus, there is danger of tiger, Leo, for the people of bull, Taurus. The astrologer clearly stated that tiger would be his actual cause of death. After hearing prophecy of the chief astrologer, the baby prince did not seem afraid, but spoke out a warning statement for all the tigers, saying that let tigers beware. From that particular day, Jilani Jangjang Bahadur got a new name as the Tiger King. Now, I would like to present you some important questions and their answers which will help you in your examination. After that baby prince was well handled as well as cared by Western granny. She taught him English language as well as culture. As baby prince grew older, he started reading English books, watching English movies. He was even fed Western cow's milk. He became taller and stronger. In this way, time passed by. After 20 years, Jilani, the Tiger King, became the Maharaja of Pratibandhupuram. He knew very well about astrologers' words of past time. After becoming Maharaja of Pratibandhupuram, he started his tiger's hunt. There were many tigers in the forest of Pratibandhupuram. When Maharaja killed his first tiger, he became too much excited as well as happy. He called all the astrologers once again in his council. He informed them about his first tiger's hunt. The chief astrologer warned Maharaja that he wouldn't have any danger from other tigers except the hundredth one. He would have to be much more careful about hundredth tiger. That particular tiger would be his actual cause of death. Maharaja asked chief astrologer what would happen if we kill hundredth tiger. The chief astrologer replied him that his prophecy would not be wrong. If such thing happened, he would tear and burn out all his books related with his astrology. He would even cut off his tuft and become an insurance agent, leaving his profession of astrology. The chief astrologer finished his line a bit unclear, but he encouraged Maharaja to do his hunting, being fearless. After killing hundredth tiger, there wouldn't be danger from tigers to Maharaja anymore. After hearing astrologer's words, Maharaja continued his business of hunting tigers. And the most important questions related with this chapter are here for you. Time passed by, Maharaja killed many tigers of Pratibandhuram. As a result, the number of tigers also decreased down in those forests. Due to the lack of tigers, Maharaja announced that nobody would kill tigers in his kingdom except him. If anybody dared to fling even a stone at tigers, their property would be confiscated. After this announcement, people stopped killing tigers in that kingdom. Later on, Maharaja faced a huge trouble. One of the British high-ranking officers sent his secretary to ask Maharaja to allow him to hunt some tigers in his kingdom. This proposal of officer made Maharaja quite dilemmatic, as there were few tigers left in his kingdom and his mission was 100 tigers. He even thought about the popularity of his name. Maharaja refused the proposal of officer. He requested officer to kill other animals, not tigers. Maharaja again refused the second proposal of officer, taking photograph of holding gun just beside tiger's dead body. Later on, Maharaja became so fearful about losing his kingdom. That officer was quite powerful during that time. Maharaja would have to lose his kingdom if that officer attacked him. Very wisely, Maharaja called a jeweler and ordered him 50 different diamond rings worth 3 lakh. He sent all those diamond rings to officer's wife called Duraseni. He requested her to keep 1 2 rings and send rest of the rings back to him. But Duraseni kept all those diamond rings. In this way, Maharaja bore huge loss, but he was able to save his kingdom. And the most important questions related with this chapter for you are: Maharaja kept on doing his business of hunting tigers. He killed almost 70 tigers from the forest of Patwanpur. Later on, he tried a lot to find out some more tigers to hunt, but he couldn't. So he called Dewan, his chief minister, and asked him to find a suitable princess for him to marry, whose father would have more forests with tigers. Later on, after searching, Dewan became successful to find a suitable princess for Maharaja. Maharaja married with that princess. Maharaja became successful to hunt some more tigers in in-law's kingdom. Whenever Maharaja went to in-law's kingdom, he killed 5 6 tigers from there. In this way, Maharaja killed his 99th tiger. And the most important questions related with this chapter are here for you. It became quite difficult for Maharaja to find out his 100th tiger to hunt. Later on, Maharaja called Dewan once again and asked him to find out his 100th tiger to kill. Dewan knew very well about Maharaja's aggression. So he brought a tiger from Chennai Public Park and left it in the jungle. Maharaja sought that tiger, but that tiger survived miraculously. Later on, that tiger was killed by royal hunters. Maharaja became quite satisfied, thinking that he had completed his mission of 100 tigers and even evaded his death. During the time of Maharaja's son's third birthday party, Maharaja provided a wooden tiger to his son as a gift. While playing with his son, a sliver pierced on the finger of Maharaja's right hand. The infection of that wound increased too fast. Doctors started treatment of Maharaja. The infection spread quite fast and that covered Maharaja's right hand. Later on, surgeons started their surgery. They became successful in their operation. They became successful to take out sliver from Maharaja's finger but unable to save life of Maharaja. Maharaja got killed due to sliver of wooden tiger at last. In this way, the prophecy of astrologer turned out to be right. Thanks for watching this video. We'll meet again in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care, and don't forget to subscribe and like my videos. And the most important questions related with this chapter are for you here.